Have you ever had a time where you went and started working on on a habit and you were doing great and then something happened, life got crazy, whatever, and you fell off for a little while and then when you try to go back to it, it was really hard to get back into it and it felt like a complete waste of time. Well, I'm going to share a little story today about when I dealt with that and give you a little tips on how to get over it. Hey guys, welcome to Unshakable Habits Live. I am your host, Stephen Box, and I help people take their habits and their routines from unsustainable to unshakable. So, this was maybe 10 years ago when I was still trying to get myself into really good shape. And I had been hitting the gym really consistently. I mean, we're talking like 3, 4 days every week, hour-long workouts, was absolutely on fire. And then got a little bit busy, missed a workout. And not a big deal. I've been killing it in the gym. I can miss a day or two, right? Then another workout got missed. And then there was maybe another one that wasn't that great. And before I knew it, I was out of the gym for about 2 or 3 weeks. I think I maybe went like one time in that time period. So it wasn't very much, not compared to what I was doing. My consistency had completely fallen off a cliff. And I remember just telling myself, you know what, I have to go. I have to go do this. Like the more I put this off, the more I'm never going to go back to it. And I am determined to reach my goal. I have to go back. And so I forced myself to go. And you guys know I am not a big proponent of relying on willpower, but that day I relied on willpower. I just made myself go to the gym. And it was probably the hardest workout I ever had in my life. I mean, it was worse than when I first started. I mean, I'm like, dude, what's the deal? Like this feels like a waste of time because here I am. I did all this work. I was really starting to see some results. I was noticing a difference in my body. My workouts were great. I was feeling so good. And now it's like, not only did I start over, it feels like I went backwards from my starting point. What gives? And I was almost ready to give up. Fortunately, at the time, I did have someone that I was working out with who started kind of pushing me a little bit and like, man, just stick with it. Let's keep going. And I did. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, those first like 2, 3 workouts back, they were bad, man. They were really bad. But after I got through those couple of workouts, it was like I never stopped. Like my body adapted back so quickly to what I was doing. It's just that there was that little fall off period. And so everything kind of fell off. But as soon as I got moving again, my body was like, oh, we're back on track. We're doing this again. And it just took a couple of workouts for it to get back into the groove. And then it was like I never missed any time at all. And I share the story not just from a workout perspective, but really this applies to pretty much anything. We all know the old saying, you never forget how to ride a bike, right? Once you've started to establish certain skills, once you've got into certain routines, what you're going to find is that even if you fall off for a little while, getting back on to it might be a little tough the first couple times. But after that, instincts start to kick in. All the muscle that you built up, whether that's physical muscles or mental muscles, they start to kick in, they start to fire off, and all of a sudden your consistency goes back and it starts to get easier again. So if you were doing really great and then you fell off, this is my advice to you. Do what my friend told me. Don't quit. Just start up again and rebuild your consistency. And you know what? He was right. So that is my unshakable habit tip for you today. I will see y'all back tomorrow with another episode of Unshakable Habits Live.